What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Wellness Check Wednesdays, where every Wednesday we come check in, do a vibe check, we get real about our health, our wealth, our mindset, and just all things wellness. So today's episode is based around your worth and how your worth is not determined by the things you do. You are the value. Let's get into it. First, I want to talk about how value isn't something that you prove. Value isn't something that you have to earn, but value is what you embody, who you are at the core. You're valuable simply because you exist. You feel, you love, you're alive, you dream. From the moment that you came into this world, you held the value. I think that it's important that you know the difference between your role and your existence. The titles may change, the jobs may shift, but you, your soul, your heart, your energy, your essence, that's constant. Moment of transparency, because as we know, when I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to me. When I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking from experience, right? Worth isn't something that you have to prove. And these past couple of weeks, this is something that I had to myself, because me taking this new road and trying these new things that I never done before and getting out of my comfort zone to explore this life of being an entrepreneur and leaving my job, I find myself down this rabbit hole recently. The thing was, the moments when I wasn't being productive, the moments when I wanted to rest, I didn't feel like I was worth it. I didn't feel like I was worth enough to rest. I felt like if I was resting, I was out of alignment. What are you doing? You have this to do. You have these goals to meet. What time do you got to sleep? What time do you have to relax and just be? And I was so wrong. And I had to check myself in my footsteps right there, because there is a big gap between my role and my very existence. My existence is the value. Rest is a form of productivity. Regardless of those intrusive thoughts or that guilt that might try to creep in, I want you to remember that rest is productivity outside of what this patriarchal system has taught us. Because something else that I noticed is that those moments of rest, those moments of solitude where we reboot, we ground, that's where the real magic happens. That's when you're really able to tap in and refocus, gain clarity, and all that you need to know, and really go at it into creation in a more rejuvenated, explorative way. For me, rest is an act of self-respect. It's an act of setting a boundary for myself. Every breath of rest is me remembering that I am worthy. I am doing things, and let's even take it back. I'm honoring my ancestors when I rest. I'm honoring my ancestors when I give myself permission to just be and exist without the extra strings attached, because many of them didn't have the opportunity, and they do live within me. They are here with me. So what a dishonor to not give my ancestors the privilege to sit and dwell in peace. Knowing your worth is knowing that you don't have to perform, you don't have to show up as anything outside of your authentic self. You are the co-creator of your own life. Every idea, every vision, every piece of creation came through you. You did that. You feel me? Without you, there will be no execution. You are the realm of possibility that is like I say, the co-creator for all things that God has placed us here to bring forth. The credentials, the accolades, all of those are so amazing. They are so rewarding. They're so great to have. But if you're constantly chasing validation from external sources, you might start to forget the inherent value that you carry. For example, you create something amazing that you thoroughly love and enjoy. You took your time, you edited it, whatever it might be. You just took your time on it and you put it out into the world. You was like, this is it. You don't receive the likes, the commentary, or whatever else that you might have desired. It's important not to put all of your focus on other people's response to your creativity, and just be and exist in the thought that what you put out, what you did, is worth it, regardless of the outside validation, regardless of what anyone else thinks or how anyone else supports you. Always be proud of yourself in those ways and honor it. No, this season, it's important to stay the course and remain consistent on your goals. And don't let others determine your worth. Don't let others tell you that your project or any piece of creation is anything less than what you said it is, because you are who you said you are. You know what I'm saying? The real magic is internal. It truly is. Your intuition, your creativity, your inner peace. It's so beautiful. The external is just representation of what you've brought to life. Something else that I want to bring to your attention, that this is the year of the 9. This is the year of the divine feminine. This is the year of flow, not force. So surrender to receptivity. Be open to receive things with ease. Be open to receive without the need or the thought that you have to hustle to receive. Because I'm going to tell you something else. That hustle bustle thing, that is so 2008. We're not doing that anymore. It's outdated. That grind until you can't no more. No. Again, that's a product of the patriarchal system. That's what they drilled in us, but that is not healthy. It's not truly a way to live and thrive and joy. To compare your worth versus your existence. True freedom and joy comes when you unlearn those outdated ways of thinking and allow yourself to thrive in the natural rhythm. So, two things can be true at the same time. Yes, accountability does matter. Yes, consistency matters. But so does joy, so does freedom, so does happiness. Ask yourself, are you satisfied with the fruits that you have produced and harvested into this life of yours? Are your labors an act of passion or struggle? How do you truly define your self-worth? Is it through working? Is it through producing and earning? And what is it? And is it truly making you happy? I think it's really time to start asking ourselves these mundane yet meaningful questions to reveal ourselves, our true heart, and find our true passion so that we are in alignment with all this abundance that's flowing into this world, because we're on a new timeline. I speak so heavily on this. It's a new timeline. Things are shifting and we want to flow with it in this year of the 9. So ask yourself, how do you define your worth? I want you to always pour into yourself like it's your job, because it is your job. I want you to remember that your worth is not determined by what you do or who accepts what you do. And I just want you to remember that you are worthy. You are worthy of love, rest, peace. You are worthy of living the life of your desires. Be sure to honor yourself. Remember that worth isn't about doing more. It's about being more fully and authentically you. So give yourself permission to rest. Give yourself permission to create. Give yourself permission to love, because you are worthy. You are so valuable. You are so amazing. You have made it through so many things. You have created and brought to life so many things, whether it's been just pouring into another person and showing up for them and giving them the life. You are called here for a reason. You exist for a reason. And you are so valuable and worthy for just that and all that you do. And I want you to know that I love you. I see you. And to remember to always take care of yourself, because you are worth it. So that's the message for today here on Reality Check Wednesdays. I really enjoyed having this conversation with you all today. I hope that it brings some type of introspection into your life and that you're able to evaluate it and ask yourself these questions and just keep it real with yourself. I look forward to having the next topic conversation. I look forward to hearing how your week went. We halfway through. Hump Day Wednesday. Let's keep going. Let's get through it. The summer is just about here. It's so much newness, so much beautiful light happening. It's been raining here a lot, and the area I'm in, South Carolina, but it's still so beautiful. It's so much being birthed at this time, and I'm excited to hear all about it and all that you have to say. So with that being said, enjoy the next of your week, and I love you. See you next time. Bye.